Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I did a collab with ACNH. He's got an Instagram channel. I will link it in the description of this video, so if y'all want to go check his artwork out, you're more than welcome to. I was in the comments of one of his drawings over there, and he asked if I had any art suggestions, and I was like, sure. So I suggested that he draw Pyramid Head from Silent Hill meshed up with like Knuckles from Sonic, and he loves drawing Sonic characters. Knuckles is his favorite character, and so I figured that would be right up his alley. And I love the idea of doing like opposite things mixed together, and so like adding like a cool horror element to that would have looked really cool, especially because it's Knuckles, you know, like it really would have like looked good, and it did. He posted the artwork today and it looks phenomenal. I want to share it in this video, so I'm gonna, like, when I'm done with this audio recording, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna put it in the video. And then he suggested in return that I draw a Pyramid Head with an Animal Crossing theme to it. It's a little mashup of that. And funny enough, this is not my first Animal Crossing mashup. Back in 2016, I made a painting, like a traditional painting, for my friend who loves Fallout. And so I did a little mashup of Animal Crossing and Fallout together, and I did like the two-headed cow, and I put her dog Reggie in there, and I'll post a picture of that in this video as well, because it's so stinking cute. And really just looking at it, like, I'm so proud, because I feel like I've really grown since 2016. Seeing that painting in particular compared to this one today, like, I feel like I've gotten a lot better, and that's really cool. It's great to look back at your old artwork and like see your growth, you know, like the art journey. It's never ending, and who knows where we're gonna be a year from now or 10 years from now, you know, like who knows, right? So yeah, I got right into it the other day. I had done some like live streaming on my Animal Crossing island because I was like trying to liquidate it, you know. The first stream ended up futzing up pretty bad, and my phone like died in the middle of it, but it was still recording just like a black screen, which was really weird, and we were just kind of hanging out in the comments at that point. But I had to delete it because I couldn't figure out how to turn it off, you know? Like, I couldn't get it turned off from my YouTube studio, and then when I turned my phone on, like, I still couldn't figure out how to turn it off, so I was like, well, this one's gone, so I just deleted it. And then I did live stream again the next day to try to get some more people to get some stuff off my island, and Mari showed up, so they got some stuff, and I deleted the live stream after that. But during that live stream was when I started the sketching process of this whole piece. And right out of the gate, like, I knew I wanted to do Tom Nook. Oh, and I deleted that video too. So it's not there anymore. I just felt like I didn't need to keep it on my channel, you know. And I did not record the sketching and the line art process. I just honestly didn't feel like messing with all of the editing. Like, I just recorded the coloring process, and I just wanted this to be like a really simple, just speed that junk up and record myself chatting. There you go. I didn't want to like go in and like cut out the fat. Like, that just takes time, and I just I wasn't feeling it today. So anyway, I knew right out of the gate that I wanted Tom Nook to be Pyramid Head, and I got some reference pictures for Pyramid Head, and I had asked my buddy Zero in his live stream. I said, hey, I don't know which Pyramid Head I want to draw, because I didn't even know there were more than one. I've only ever watched the movie, and I never even played the video games. I mean, I've watched other people play the video games just here and there, but like never all the way through, and never really paying attention anyway, because I'm just in the chat hanging out half the time. I'm not really watching the game. So in my Google research, I saw there were two different ones, and I didn't know which would be cooler. And he suggested that I do Silent Hill 2's Pyramid Head because he felt like it was like the scariest one. And I was like, okay, I'll take your word for it. So I found some statues and action figures of that one to use as my reference. And I loved one of the statues. He's holding like some person monster thing upside down by its leg. And I said, I got this. So I drew Tom Nook Pyramid Head holding my character upside down by her leg, just kind of dragging her. And then I had to take like a picture of my character doing the crying action because I just thought that would be like really funny. So anyway, I got the main subject down. Excuse me. And then I grabbed some references for like island layouts and the trees and things like that so that I could kind of draw them out and then move them around until I figured out a layout that I wanted. And that was it was pretty fun. It was also a little daunting, because originally I wasn't even going to do a background, but I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's just do it, right? Why not? So I did it. And on top of one of the clips, I drew like Nook's Cranny. And I posted the line art on my Instagram. And Nook's Cranny was like really, really tiny. I was staring at it and I was like, man, this thing has got to be bigger. It's just not to scale. It just looks like a tiny little playhouse, So I blew it way up. It took like 2/3 of the building out. But it's fine because it's still recognizable. I got the side with like the window and the sign in front of it. So I mean, you can tell it's Nook's, but it looks so much better being bigger like that, and it also helps balance the piece out. When I was moving around the trees and putting the plants around and stuff, I was really considering the balance of it all and the flow of it all, because I didn't want it to be too heavy on one side and just down the other. And then I also added Lucky on the other clip because I thought it would be a great character to play as one of the nurses from the game. I also got a reference picture for her. I did pull up a reference picture for some game cover art for Silent Hill, and it's just really muted and gray. And I was thinking, well, what if I did a very monotone gray piece? And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yeah, well, I don't know about all that. So I did end up making it colorful. I did do green, grass, this, that, and the other, but I tried to do a muted look throughout the whole thing, because normally I do really bright stuff. And over these last couple of drawings, especially with Moon Girl, I've tried to work with pastel colors, and I noticed I've been using a lot of mint green in my drawings these days, or a pukey color green. But really it's just because I'm trying to play around with colors that aren't so in your face, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to find different color palettes that might work, and I don't know, I'm just kind of goofing off and trying to try new things, And so I think the muted palette did work well for this piece because of the tone. And the only thing I wish I could go back and do differently, which obviously I can still do, but not for this video because it's already recorded and I'm not going back and drawing again. But I wish I had made Nook's Cranny's roof a little more blue, because it does kind of blend in with the sky. It's a little too muted. And then I found a fun filter where I could do this watercolor paper kind of effect, and it also kind of added more of a brown sepia tone to the whole piece, and it really brought it all together, and I loved it. It looks great. Overall, I had a really good time drawing the whole thing. I think it looks awesome. ACNH commented on it. He said it looked great too. And I'm just glad that I'm collabing with so many people these days, because I love seeing everyone else's artwork, and I love getting to be a part of something that makes me feel like I got some real friends, and it's nice. I love having friends. And I'm about to start working on the snow painting for another collab with Dina on her channel, and whenever I do that, I'll link her channel in the description as well. And she has us all using like a very specific hashtag, so I'll have that there too. And I'm so excited because like a lot of really good artists follow her, and I can't wait to see what everyone does. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but the deadline is the 20th, so I need to get my butt in gear. Because, like, what even is today? The 16th? I got 4 days? No, I've got 3 days. Because I'm not gonna start till tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's really it, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.